Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with your love reading. All right, Spirit, please show me, what does the divine masculine and feminine, what energy is the divine masculine taking on? Woo, commitment. All right, guys, commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. The divine masculine is really looking at commitment. They know that if they are going to have any chance with the divine feminine, they're going to have to step up their game. Okay, like they can't come at him with small potatoes anymore. We're not doing page work anymore. We're coming into the emperor. That is the divine masculine. The divine masculine knows that in order to be successful with his divine feminine, he is going to have to be committed to her. There will be a commitment on the table for a lot of you. You could end up engaged here pretty soon. You never know. Don't never say never. All right, what energy is the feminine taking on right now at this time? Please show me the divine feminine. Divine feminine, we've got dreams, okay? Dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. I just heard that you had a dream of your divine masculine for some of you. What is standing between the two of you? Oh, tested. All right. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. I feel like you are going through major tests right now. I feel like when I look back at all the readings that I've been doing, whether it's with, the ones here on YouTube or the ones that I've listened to on YouTube, it's almost like every fucking tarot reader on YouTube is telling the same stories with these divine masculines and feminines. It's like the masculine wanting to run away. They don't want commitment. Now all of a sudden, it's like, all of a sudden, Pluto goes retrograde, Saturn goes retrograde, Uranus went retrograde. We had Venus retrograde that just came out of retrograde, right? Venus is the ruler of Libra. Libra is the ruler of what? Relationships. Venus wants love and money. And you have like this big, huge thing, like this theme of these tests that the universe is like putting us through. And I find it really funny too, because if you think about it, it's almost like the universe is so subtle, like when it guides us towards like, okay, our job or, whatever. But man, does it have its fucking hands in everything when it comes to our relationships. It's like everything else, it's just like smooth sailing, here we'll drop you a little hint here and a hint there. But man, when it comes to relationships, we're going to pummel the fucking shit out of you just to see what you do. So the feminine, like that's where the tests are right now. I feel like, the feminine has a lot of dreams right now too, and her dream is to be committed. Regardless of whether or not this divine masculine is willing to commit, her dream, regardless of who it is to commit. Okay? So I feel like the feminine, because of the way that she's standing, and she's standing tall, and she's like rising above, it's like you get to this level when you're a divine feminine where you're like, listen, if somebody else isn't willing to give me the commitment that I deserve, then the universe is going to send me in the test. That's part of the test, is to say, listen, like, I really care for you. If like the divine feminine was seeing somebody, like, I care for you, but this is like not up for debate. I'm looking for someone who wants to commit, and you can't talk me into staying with you if that's not part of your plan. So I feel like whether you know this person or not, and it's not necessarily saying that you know who this person is, you're being tested, and the masculines that are ready to rise up and be in a stable, committed, long-term relationship, that's who she's coming into union with. So when I talk about, oh, you had dreams of your divine masculine, it doesn't necessarily mean it's who you think it is. Okay? You could have just had a dream of some random man in your dream or random feminine in your dream, depending on switch it, flip it, well, however it is. Maybe sometimes the women don't want to commit. That's their thing. They're like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather just be alone, But it's more often the masculine, or whoever takes on the masculine role. Let's just put it that way. Because we all have masculine and feminine within ourselves. Okay, so let's get some more on this. We'll go here. Okay. So show me the masculine. Like, Whoa. Okay, masculine. Wow. Knight of Cups. In the past, they came in and their cup was empty. Okay. In the upright, this is action of love, emotional intensity, charming, romantic. In the reverse, no, they weren't offering that. They weren't offering any type of commitment. They weren't offering even love. They didn't want to offer up their cup of love, and they sure and fuck didn't want to offer up a commitment. All right. So that was past energy. Show me the present energy for the, wow, well, that just flew out. And I'm going to put it back because it landed face down on the floor. So show me the divine masculine's energy today. Six of Swords, transition, relief, movement forward, mental tranquility. So for some of you, this masculine was all up in their head about a commitment, you know, and they've been all up in their head. But now it's like they want to move forward. And like I said, whether you know this person or not, they want to move forward. And they're being tested like, will you move forward? You know, I feel like they are seeing things and thinking about things in a different way because swords are our thoughts, our beliefs, our perceptions. It's the way we communicate with ourselves, the way we communicate with others. And I think that in the past with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this was somebody who was non-committal. You know, this was a person because the Knight of Cups, you know, there are, if you see them in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, they are on a horse, but the horse is like even held back. Like they've got this cup of love, but have you ever walked on a horse? Or, you know, sat on a horse with a cup without a lid? By the time you get to your destination, there's nothing going to be in that fucking cup. So really, they're offering nothing in that cup, and they're not even sure they want commitment. That's why I don't like the Knight of Cups in a love reading, is because, yeah, it sounds great. It sounds great because it's cups and it's emotions and it's love and blah, 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 but that's not necessarily the truth. So I feel like with the masculine here is like, you know, in the past where they were non-committal, like I do feel like these divine masculines, not the distorted masculines that are still trying to figure it out. These are divine masculines that are figuring it out and they are ready to move forward on this commitment. And that's part of their test. Okay, so show me the divine feminine. Ooh, divine feminine. Ah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is all about timing. We've got all the clocks here too. So, you know, see how we have all this timing too. And for a lot of the feminines, this is fate, destiny, good fortune, major life changes. And I feel like that's what the divine feminine, she has dreams. She has aspirations. She knows where she's supposed to be and what she's supposed to be doing. And she's waiting on, you know, it's like, you know, what is down must come up. And I feel like the divine feminine is about ready to have her dreams come true. I feel like it's time for her to have her dream come true. Okay? Show me the divine feminine now. And so that's why with the Wheel of Fortune, her task was to, I guess, you know, it's almost like let go and let God. Give it up to the universe like she is with that balloon. Send it off to the universe. See where it ends. 10, you know, because 10 is about endings of cycles and new beginnings starting. And these are fated new beginnings. So if you had to end a cycle, which I see is what the divine feminine has done, she's ended a cycle in the past. Okay, it's almost like she was tested. It's just like, okay, God, did I pass the test? I almost feel like this is like Saturn retrograde, right? Because it's like Saturn sleeps with one eye open. So what happens is people think, oh, well, while Saturn's asleep, you know, I can get away with anything. And it's like, no, it takes the brakes off of you, but it's still sleeping with one eye open just to see, like, what did you do while I was asleep? Because when he wakes up, you're going to get the karma for whatever you did while he was still sleeping, okay? So where is the divine feminine now? What energy is the divine feminine taking on now? Oh, yeah, she's getting rid of, I feel like there's competition for the divine feminine. It's like, I see it in the upright. I see it like it kind of landed on its side. And it's like in the upright, it's conflict, tension, disagreements, competition, chaos, and disorder. It's like she is weeding herself, like weeding through the competition is what I'm seeing. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is destined to happen. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, she's protecting herself. 7 of Wands. She's standing guard. She's defensive energy, sticking to her beliefs. I love that for the divine feminine. You're sticking to your beliefs. You're saying, you know what? I deserve this. And you're going to get tested. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to get tested. That was confirmation. Haha. Overall energy. Because what you're looking for is true love. Both, and I feel like the divine masculine is also looking for true love. And it says true love comes when you least expect it. And I feel like that's what the feminine, she already has the wisdom to know that it comes when you're least expecting it. So all you have to do is just trust in the divine. Trust that it's all going to work out, because you're going to, and look at how they're both wearing watches. And look, we've got the clocks here for the divine feminine. So it's all in divine timing. Okay, I feel like, it's been a long time, maybe for, some of you divine feminines, and even the masculines here, you could have been single for a very long time. Okay. It's funny, T could be irrelevant. They could have the letter T in their name. We've got, look at this, trust, true love, and tested. So I don't know if the letter T is important, and it does not have to be. The letters C and D could also be of importance, but that could be their first, middle, and last name. Does not have to be, but that, I just got the TTT. So maybe somebody here who I'm talking to, their initials could have been TTT or something. Interesting. But anyway, you need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Okay. And I feel like that's something that's also being tested, is trust issues, All right. So, and trusting in the divine, trusting in divine timing, trusting that, if it is somebody that trusting that when these planets go direct, that person, whoever it is that we're working with, the divine masculine or feminine, whoever it is that created, this, and for some of you, this could have been like a karmic justice that you guys needed to play out in a past life. So you had to go through whatever obstacles that you're going through at the beginning of the relationship, because you're paying off a past life karma before you can move on. Hence Pluto retrograde, which is past lives. We've got Neptune in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde, Chiron in retrograde, Uranus retrograde, and Jupiter retrograde. So we still have, what is it? We have, I forget who's coming out of retrograde this month. Oh my God. I'll get back to you on that. Pluto, excuse me. It's Pluto. In fact, in the next day, or today, what is today? I think the 10th. Anyway, regardless. So Spirit, please show me okay. Wow. Divine masculine. Talk about commitment. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is long-term. It's financial stability, long-term success, life partner, and family. I feel like what the divine masculine is looking for is he's done being this Knight of Cups in the reverse. And that's who the divine masculine was in the past. Somebody who was non-committal, had an empty cup, couldn't fulfill his own cup. But now he is moving forward with the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, there it is. Look at the bottom of the deck for the divine masculine. Love, initiation, spark of romance, awakening new feelings. I feel like this masculine is awakening to emotions, because we think about that Knight of Cups in the reverse earlier, and now we have the Ace of Cups, which is this opportunity of a brand new beginning. And it's a beginning that it could actually have something that is everlasting. It will end in commitment. Whoever it is that I am talking to right now, this will end up in a long-term. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know if you just heard the horn honk, but go back and rewind it and listen to that again. But this is somebody that you could have a very long-term marriage and commitment. And I feel like this masculine is definitely seeing that. Absolutely seeing that and wanting to move towards it. Before the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. That's a walking away. That's, painful ending. That's, people putting down their swords. They're done fighting for this. There's no victor in that situation. Okay. No victory. The 6 of Swords is transitioning out of that 5 of Swords and moving into calmer waters. Okay. And then it's moving towards, when I look at this, I love this. It's moving towards that 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like fortune after difficulty. It's like you worked your ass off, to get that 10 of Pentacles, to get that nice home. Look at that. to build, build a home and have that beautiful landscape. And, it's almost like a Thomas Kincaid photo. All right. So he's got a 10 and she's got a 10. So her, Wheel of Fortune, her destiny is moving forward. Show me the divine feminine. Show me the divine feminine. What energy is she taking on? We've got the Page of Pentacles, and it shows up in the sideways position, developing plans, setting goals, process of learning. Okay, so I feel like with the divine feminine, I feel like the divine feminine is definitely learning lessons. It's really funny because I look at both of these cards and it's almost like they're doing the same thing. Interesting, very interesting. Someone here has long legs. I just got that. That's going to be a side note. Somebody here could have very long legs. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Yeah. So King of Pentacles, the divine feminine, she's not giving up any offers right now, and she's being very selective about what offers she accepts. Because with the Page of Pentacles here, it's like she knows like who her dream partner is. Again, the divine feminine is very much awakened, okay, to all of this. And so she's waiting on her King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who is going to last the test of time. When I do a love reading, I want to see the King of Pentacles or the Emperor, right? Because the King of Pentacles is someone who is going to plant their seed, okay, Page of Pentacles, plant the seed, water it, nurture it, watch it grow. So the divine feminine knows the type of man that she is waiting for, okay? And she already has this person. She's seen him in her dreams. She knows who it is. All she has to do is come into alignment with them. Like I said, she may not really know who she is, but she will recognize them when they are there. And so this person could be a businessman, material wealth, worldly success. That's, and I feel like almost this is the masculine that is looking out upon the horizon for her. The divine feminine is just aligning. Excuse me. So, waiting on communication. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. My throat started burning there for a second. Somebody here could have just gotten over a sore throat or something. So anyway, with that said, she's just working on her own stuff, setting her own goals, working on, I just got the divine feminine could be working out. She's going to the gym. You don't necessarily have to go to the gym. I've been working out every day. I have not hit a gym one time. Okay. Just FYI. I'm not that type of a person. I don't need a gym. I don't need to go out and be eye candy for people. And I don't want to talk to anybody when I'm working out. And I'm not there to check anybody out. So I'd rather work out at home or on trails, which is what I've been doing. And it works. So with that said, I feel like the divine feminine is feeling really good about herself. She knows that destiny is at play. And she's passing all the tests. That's what the divine feminine is doing right now, passing all the tests. Okay, so let's get some advice on this because we're already at 18 minutes. Spirit, let's get some advice on this. Some advice. All right, for the divine masculine, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. The heart is the gateway to the soul. I can't make that up. There's a gateway. Is the divine masculine going to sail through it and head towards his 10 of Pentacles? I think so. I think that you guys are about to meet someone that is very commitment oriented, or this person is, you already know who this person is and they're coming back. Okay, and then so we got an extra card that came out. It says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I was talking about the divine masculine, so I'm going to leave that, but switch it, flip it. So whoever has resentment towards the other party, if you could just let it go, if you do know who this person is, or if it's not that you have resentment because you don't know who this person is, you could also have resentment towards things that have happened in your past and you're still holding on to that. So it's asking you with the Six of Swords here, sail away from that, move on from that, okay? There's no point in reading a book backwards. No point in reading a book backwards. Let's not do that. Funny enough, I just seen the books here too. So no point. You know, it's future forward. Spirit, what do we got for the Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So I don't know if you're talking to your Divine Masculine and you're telling him like, hey, like I'm here. I can't wait to meet you. Whatever. I mean, I have talks with my Divine Masculine. I'm like, you know, I can't wait to feel the warmth of your hand in my hand. I can't wait to feel your breath on my skin. You know, I make him dinner when I make myself dinner that way. So we're manifesting that. Okay. And it may sound silly, but you know, no, it's not. It's simplifying your life so that when your masculine comes in, it's a smooth transition. It doesn't have to be like anything, you know, oh my God, like I have to sell my house and I got to do all this shit, which some of you do, you know, especially if you're coming into union with your Divine Masculine. Where are you going to live? You know, one of you guys got to figure it out. And I do see that on the Divine Masculine side. I just see where the Feminine's over here just, you know, doing her work, you know, whatever happens. She knows that whatever is meant to be will be. She knows who she's going to end up with, and that's just that. Oh my God, bottom of the deck is New Beginnings, but that's not your cards. I'm just trying to flip them. So, there we go. Yeah, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. And we've got bottom of the deck. I saw this earlier. I got passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Okay, so I feel like for the both of them, there's a very strong magnetic pull that is pulling these two together. I feel like it is something, like I said, they're both being tested, you know. I feel like the masculine is going to get tested on whether or not he's willing to commit, make that commitment. It's time to build something together. You know, you can only be the bachelor for so long, but it is time for you to grow up and move along and start building something that's going to last the test of time. I love this reading for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Check me out on Facebook and Rumble, and Rumble. And Instagram, actually. Rumble, I'll start doing a lot more over there shortly, the more that YouTube, we'll see if they censor me. If so, then you'll know where to find me. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.